Donald Trump, a name that once symbolized skyscrapers, reality TV, and an opulent lifestyle, shocked the world in 2016 when he became the 45th president of the United States. Critics mocked his ambition.
Do it! Do it! Look at me! Do it!
Apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
Which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Of the declared ones, right now, Donald Trump.
Dismissed his campaign as a joke, yet he defied all odds. Trump shattered norms, broke the rules, and rode a wave of populism straight into the White House. Fast forward to 2025, and another polarizing figure has entered the political fray. Andrew Tate,
What color's your brigade?
a four-time kickboxing world champion, internet personality, and entrepreneur, has declared his candidacy for Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. His announcement has drawn ridicule, just as Trump's did. Social media exploded with memes, late-night comedians delivered their punchlines, and political analysts shrugged him off. But here's the thing, if Trump's victory taught us anything, it's that the line between a joke and a legitimate contender is frighteningly thin. The question now is, can Andrew Tate replicate Trump's stunning success, or is his campaign destined to implode under the weight of its contradictions? To answer that, we need to dissect Tate's life, his background, his rise to fame, the controversies that follow him, and the reasons his ambitions might not be as far-fetched as they seem. First major breakthrough came in the form of a webcam business, which he started with his brother, Tristan. The operation involved recruiting women to work as webcam models, interacting with paying customers online. What began as a small-scale venture rapidly grew into a sprawling enterprise, employing over 75 women and reportedly generating millions of dollars in revenue annually. However, the business was not without its controversies. Critics accused Tate of exploiting the women he employed, and allegations of coercion and manipulation soon emerged. While Tate has consistently defended the venture as a legitimate entrepreneurial pursuit, one that provided opportunities for women to earn significant income, the accusations have left a lingering stain on his reputation. He has argued that the business was consensual and mutually beneficial, yet the shadow of these claims continues to follow him. Building on the wealth he amassed, Tate shifted his focus to digital entrepreneurship. He launched Hustlers University, a subscription-based platform that promised to teach members how to achieve financial success through dropshipping, cryptocurrency, e-commerce, and other business models. The program, later rebranded as The Real World, attracted hundreds of thousands of members, each paying $50 a month. While the platform gained significant traction, it also faced heavy criticism. Some labeled it a pyramid scheme, arguing that its structure relied more on recruiting new members than on the tangible value of the courses offered. Others praised it as a unique opportunity for young men to learn entrepreneurial skill. Despite the polarizing opinions, the venture solidified Tate's reputation as a savvy, albeit controversial businessman who knew how to monetize attention and controversy. By 2022, Andrew Tate had become one of the most Googled people on the planet. But his rise to internet stardom wasn't a coincidence. It was the result of a carefully crafted strategy. Tate understood the power of controversy and virality, leveraging both to build an unstoppable online presence. His approach was multifaceted. He appeared on popular podcasts, delivering bold and often inflammatory sound bites designed to spark debate. These moments, clipped by his affiliates and fans, were posted across platforms like TikTok and YouTube, flooding the internet with Tate's provocative provocative messaging. The result? A self-perpetuating cycle of virality, where controversy drove clicks, clicks drove revenue, and revenue fueled his growing influence. At the heart of his appeal was a simple yet compelling message: escape the matrix. For many young, disillusioned men, this mantra felt like a call to arms, a way to break free from societal expectations and forge their own path. Tate positioned himself as a mentor, someone who had cracked the code of success and was willing to share it with those brave enough to listen. But not everyone saw Tate as a savior. His comments on topics like masculinity, relationships, and women sparked widespread backlash. Critics accused him of promoting toxic masculinity, misogyny, and an outdated worldview. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook took notice, ultimately banning him for violating their community guidelines. These bans, however, backfired spectacularly. Instead of silencing Tate, they amplified his narrative. He became a martyr for free speech in the eyes of his supporters, who saw the bans as evidence of a coordinated effort to suppress someone exposing the truth. Tate's influence came at a cost. In 2022, he and his brother were arrested in Romania on charges of human trafficking and organized crime. Romanian authorities allege that Tate and his associates used deceit to recruit women for their webcam business. While Tate denies the allegations, framing them as a conspiracy to silence him, the legal battles have cast a long shadow over his ambition. In 2023, Elon Musk reinstated Tate's Twitter account, giving him a powerful platform to amplify his message even further. By this point, Tate's fan base had evolved into something resembling a movement. His followers, often referred to as the Top G Army, weren't just fans. They were loyal disciples who viewed him as a philosopher and a symbol of rebellion against a system they believed was failing them. This cult-like devotion transformed Tate from an internet personality into a larger-than-life figure, one whose influence extended far beyond the digital realm. In 2025, Tate shocked the world again by announcing his candidacy for Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. His manifesto reflects his online persona, reclaiming masculinity, reducing government overreach, and challenging global elites. He promises tax reforms, tougher measures on crime, and policies to strengthen traditional family values. But his critics argue that his platform lacks substance. They point out inconsistencies, question his understanding of governance, and highlight his controversial past as proof that he's unfit to lead. His personal flaws, gambling, financial instability, and an emotionally distant approach to fatherhood, the comparisons to Trump are unavoidable. Both men are outsiders, both have built their brands on controversy, and both have rallied a base of disillusioned voters. But there's a crucial difference. The U.S. political system, with its personality-driven presidential elections, is more conducive to populist outsiders. In the UK's parliamentary system, success requires party support and political alliances, areas where Tate is notably lacking. Despite the odds, Tate's movement has momentum. His followers see him as a symbol of rebellion, a leader willing to challenge the status quo. They believe his candidacy could disrupt the establishment, just as Trump's did in the U.S. But critics argue that his divisive rhetoric and lack of experience make him a dangerous choice for such a significant role. Andrew's journey from kickboxer to entrepreneur to political aspirant is undeniably fascinating. He's a man who has defied expectations at every turn, leveraging controversy and charisma to build an empire. But ambition alone may not be enough to secure him a seat of power. As the world watches his campaign unfold, we're left with a paradox. Is Andrew Tate a visionary leader who could redefine politics, or is he a cautionary tale of ambition without substance? That answer, as always, lies in the hands of history.